Beyond telling me about the Python. So, Jivisha, I would like to listen from you also. What is your understanding about Python? What is it?
It's basically it is a coding language.
Okay, yes, that's correct. Why we need a coding language? Platform is open for both of you. Vian, if you want to say something, and Jivisha, if you wanted to say something, why do we need coding language?
A coding language. We need coding languages to um help like help educate us further because there's artificial intelligence who we communicate through coding languages, and
Mm-hmm.
and we can make artificial and we can make different AIs through different coding languages. Like there's Python, there's JavaScript, and
Mm-hmm.
there's C sharp, I think, yeah. And
Okay. Yeah.
with these coding languages, we can communicate and build AIs, and they help us understand stuff because they take all of our learnings and combine it into one database.
Very good, Vian. Very good. Jivisha, anything you wanted to say something about coding language? Why do we need coding language?
Ma'am, I think it used to make different platforms or apps,
Mm-hmm. Right.
or
That is also
it
correct.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
helps us in basically, I guess, electrical engineering and all, or artificial intelligence.
Definitely. Yes, these days we are living in the world of AI. Do you agree we are living in the world of AI?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So when we are living in the world of AI, how the things are moving, and I believe everyone at this point of time using computers. Everyone. Do you see that even a person who is not literate, that person is also using a touch phone? Yes or no? A
Yes,
rickshaw
ma'am.
wala, a rickshaw wala is also using a touch phone, right? Even he don't know how to read something properly, but he is using touch phone. It means actually, what is this touch phone? Touch phone is like a mini computer in our pockets, and I would say at this point of time, everyone using computer. And in your mobile phones, what we have apps, right? We use this term apps. So what apps actually used for? It is nothing. It's application. So we have concept of application. Now point comes why I am talking about this application term. So basically, my question starts where when I was asking why do we need a coding language? Actually, let's go a little bit under the theory of computer. So when we say computer, computer consists of two main parts. Can you tell me what are those two main parts?
Software and hardware.
Very good, Vian. That's a common question. So hardware and software. So we know hardware is like system is there, monitor is there, keyboard is there, mouse is there. That's fine. What is the software? Let me check what happens to Javisha. Yeah, Javisha, audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Hel- Okay. So what is software, Javisha?
Ma'am, basically, what is there in the computer and not
Can I say
physically available.
application? Can I say application is also software?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely,
Somehow.
yes. Yes, that's correct. Application is also software. So what is, and you were rightly saying that non-touchable thing of the computer is a software. That's also correct. So when I say software, I would say software is, it is a collection of programs. That is a software. There are two types of softwares under the computer world, highly. Okay, I'm putting up those two types of softwares. So when I say two types of softwares, number one, we have system softwares, and number two, we have application software. I hope now you are able to relate. Application. When I say application, it is nothing, it is application software. And there is one more term which I have used, that is system software. Any idea what is system software? Vyan, Javisha, any idea what is system software? No idea? You can say, ma'am, no idea. Ma'am, go ahead. Go ahead. No idea? Shall I say? No idea?
Yeah, no idea.
Okay. That's perfect. So when I say system software, what is system software? Let me ask you, are you using a laptop? Vyan, Javisha, are you working right now on laptop?
Yes.
What is the operating system available in your laptop, Vyan?
Windows.
Okay. Javisha, what is the operating system available in your laptop?
Windows.
Okay. Are you guys having phones also available with you? Maybe your
Yes, ma'am.
parents. Okay. So what is the operating system in your phones?
Mobile operating system.
Mobile operating system. Okay. Vyan, any other point? What is the operating system in your phone or in your mother's phone?
iOS. iOS.
iOS. Okay. Have you heard about Android, Javisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can you thought of a phone without Android or iOS operating system? A
A
touch
regular
phone
phone.
without operating system. Can we thought of it? Do you think you will be able to operate on your phone? Do you think you will be able to use your phone without any operating system?
No, ma'am.
No. So similarly, if I ask you the same question, can you work on your laptop without Windows? Vian?
No,
No, na?
no.
Are you sure you can't work without Windows?
But ma'am, there's some other operating system, I guess Mac OS.
Huh. So as Vian is highlighting iOS now, Javisha. So Vian's having that iPhone, and under the iPhone we have iOS. So under the Mac also we have iOS operating system. Okay. So it means, what is my understanding? Can I say computer is a system? It's a complete system. Computer is also kind of a machine which is a system. Yes or no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So a software which is able to manage the entire system of the computer is a system software. So can I say system software is like, for an example, can I say operating system is an example of system software? Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Jivisha, able to understand this point?
Yes, ma'am.
So a software which is required to operate on your hardware, a complete hardware is managed by a software, that is known as system software. An example is operating system, where we can have Windows, we can have Linux, we can have iOS, we can have Android. These are different we have different operating system on the top of it. So operating system in itself is a very big kind of set of programs. And we are not thinking to create an operating system at this point of time, but now we are interested. Now we are interested to create useful applications. We wanted to create a small set of programs. We wanted to create small set of programs which can be useful for a specific task. So let me ask you a question further. If I say calculator, what is the purpose of calculator in the machine?
To
Calculator.
calculate a mathematical problem.
Absolutely. So it has a special purpose, right? So Jivisha, if I ask you, what is the purpose of Word or Notepad? Do you think it has a specific purpose, Jivisha?
Oh, yes, ma'am. To create a documentary.
Yes, to create a document. So if I give you the example that I have a paint application in my system. So what is the use of paint? To draw something, right? If I am using, okay, not only this, the examples which I have taken, like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Paint, Notepad, these kind of applications you need to have in your machine or not? You need to install it in your machines. Somehow it is there, or somehow you need to sometime install. Yes or no?
You have to
Yes,
install
ma'am.
it.
Yes. And similarly, don't you think we do the installation in our phones also this similar way? We go to the Play Store or we go to the iOS store and look for the application and then install in our phones.
Yeah.
Chivisha, do you also do that same?
Yes, ma'am.
Do and
Yes.
it means those are small application which are being used for some specific purpose, right? Okay, so there are two types of applications further I wanted to not two type, now the things are moving further. So still I would say broad categories, there are two types of application. One is desktop based application and second is web based application. Now further categories are coming. AI applications, we have mobile applications. Okay, these are the different categories of applications. Desktop applications, can you give me an example of desktop application now? Any example of desktop application?
I think Play Store or Google.
Play Store or Google? Not exactly. Any other example? If I say Notepad is installed in our machine now, it is there in our machine, right? If I say
Microsoft Teams.
Paint, Microsoft Teams can be a good example. Yes, it can be a desktop application. Also, it can be a web application. These days, we have the both of the type of applications, right? So, web application and desktop application, both is possible. So, desktop applications. And now, if I talk about web application, let me ask you: do you access your school website? How you
Yes, ma'am.
access? How you access, Javisha? How you access your school website?
By searching the website name.
How? What you open to do that search?
A link, basically.
A link? Not agreed. Vyan, what you open? Any app you open in your phone or in your
Uh,
laptop?
you open Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge,
Chrome.
all
Yes,
those
yes.
apps.
So can I say browser? Kind of
Mhm.
browser? Javisha,
Yep.
are you able to understand browser? You open a browser, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So one thing you need as a desktop application, that is browser. Under the browser, what you type? You type in a URL, as you were saying, Javisha, right? And then your
Yes, ma'am.
system needs to be connected with internet, and then it opens a web application. Okay, so web applications are accessible via URL. There is a link available. You say link. URL is uniform resource locator, okay, which we say generally link. Okay, so web applications are generally accessible via link on browsers. We need internet, and then only the web application works. So this is also a category of application. Now we have another category which I mentioned, AI applications, right? So when I say AI application, can you give me any example of AI application? Any example?
ChatGPT or Gemini.
Absolutely, these are AI applications. ChatGPT is an example of AI application. Gemini is an example of AI application. Can you give me any example of mobile application also? Come on.
Basically, like all the applications that you have on desktop.
It could be on desktop, it could be on, like you are going to the store and you're installing any application from that store to your phone. It's a mobile application. The application which is running on your phone after installation is considered as mobile application. Yes or no? It can be a game, it
Yeah.
can be chat gpt also, it can be a browser also, right? It can be anything, but whatever we are installing in our phone and it this working app on phone, that is considered as mobile application, right? So at this point of time we are developing so many applications, but question arises, how we are developing these applications? Vian, you are developing these applications really? Vian, are you developing applications?
I mean, technically,
Technically, okay. Javisha, are you developing applications?
I don't think so.
Okay, so maybe after completion of our training, after completion of Python learning, you are beginning with, you will be developing some applications. So I hope you are getting some answer. Why are we learning programming languages? Why are we learning coding languages? Because we want to talk to computer. Okay, I hope you are getting the point. So why we are learning coding language? That was my question, right? Because we wanted to develop something. We wanted to develop something. What we wanted to develop? What is that something? Something is nothing. It's an application. We wanted to develop applications which works on computer, which works on mobile. Okay. So let's talk about what is a language. So what is a language?
it's something that you use to communicate with other people or like
Yes, that's correct.
programs.
Yes, that's correct. It's a medium to communicate. What is a language? It's a medium to communicate. Okay. So, what is a programming language? What do you think? What is a programming language, Javisha?
It's a medium to communicate with the computer.
Absolutely, you got the answer. So, a language to communicate with computer. Okay. That's a different story. Because of AI, English is becoming our language to communicate with the computer, but actually that was not the truth. Okay, so we were using programming languages only to communicate with the computer. What is the language of computer? Can you tell me what
Binary.
is? Yes, that's correct. So when I say what is the language of computer, you rightly answer, that is binary. So right now, if I start speaking French, will you be able to understand me,
Nope.
Jivisha? I'm going to
No,
say
ma'am.
everything. Okay, you're not going to understand. So how computer can understand any programming language? How computer can understand English now? How is it possible? Not possible now. Are you getting my point? It's not
Yes, ma'am.
possible now. It's not possible. How it is possible? So therefore, there is another important application running behind the scene. So that is also a kind of an application. So if I start speaking in French, even though I know you are not going to understand it, what will you do now? Your teacher is going to speak in French only now. What will you do now?
Go to Google, open up
Please translate.
translate.
Yes, translator is the solution. Right, Javisha? Translator is the
Yes, ma'am.
solution. Okay. So if I am going to speak in French, you are going to be smart now and you are going to use the translators. Right? So can I make my computer smart? Can I say computer can use translators?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when computer own language is binary, which is 0 and 1, and at this point of time, there are different languages to communicate with computer, which computer cannot understand. So we need to use translator. Okay, we need to use translator so that computer can understand my language and I can understand computer language. That's the task of translator now. Translator will translate one language to another language. So what is a translator? Translator is a kind of application again. Okay, it's an application running on top of system only to convert one language to another. So there are in computer understanding. So these are the pointers which I'm putting up. These are the like basics of programming we must know about it. So I'm putting up all these pointers, and there is a possibility I will be making it available globally. Okay, so there are possibility. There are two types of translators here. One is compiler, and second is interpreter. Any idea what is compiler and interpreter?
An interpreter interprets languages for you. So like it uh condenses what people are trying to say and like it helps you understand something.
Okay, yes. And any idea about compiler?
A compiler translates it to the language, like which it wants to understand or which the user wants to understand.
Okay, let me make you understand this way. Compiler, see, both are example of translator, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
na?
ma'am.
I mentioned that these are the two types of translator. So how compiler works? Compiler convert the whole code into machine understanding code, machine understandable code at once. Okay, and it generates a you can say an output version which can be directly used at machine. That is the way compiler works. However, interpreter convert the code line by line. Like it reads one line, computer understand it, execute it, next line, understand, execute. Okay, so convert the code line by line and execute the code. So here, in case of compiler, there is an output file getting generated as executable. Okay, but in case of interpreter, there is no output file getting generated because interpreter is responsible for conversion as well as execution. Is it making sense? What is compiler? What is interpreter? How the working is different?
What is compiler?
Chivisha? Bian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, so now we are on that point. What is Python? So as you rightly mentioned, Python is a programming language, or you can say coding language. Okay. So why we were looking for programming language? Because we wanted to communicate to the computer. We wanted to build applications. So we need a programming language, and we are going to learn Python as a programming language. When I say Python, Python is not understandable by computer. Yes or no? Do we agree that Python will not be, computer cannot understand Python as such? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Python will not be able, a computer will not be able to understand Python. So what is the solution? There must be a kind of a translator, right? There must be a kind of a translator which is needs to be installed in our machine so that computer can understand Python. Jivisha,
Yep.
makes sense? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what is that? So in case of Python, we are going to install interpreter, and that is nothing, that is idle. Okay, or you can say we are going to install Python in our machine. We say Python, but actually behind the scene it is doing some kind of application installation, which is a kind of interpreter which helps us, which helps the computer to understand the Python code and helps to execute the code also on the machine itself. Okay, so let's do that installation now. uh, do you have idle in your machine? How can you check? Let me help you with that. So when you go here, you type in idle. And you will get this kind of a screen. So check, are you able to get this application on in your machine? If it is there, let me know. If it is not there, then also let me know.
It's not there.
Okay, Jivisha, what about you?
Ma'am, it's not there.
It's not there. No worries. So let me do one thing. I would ask you to share your screen. So Jivisha, let's start with your machine. Share your screen, please.
Ma'am, I've joined with a phone, but I'm having laptop with me.
Okay, so Vian, can you share your screen, please? Are you guys enjoying the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay, Vian. So Vian ने confirm नहीं किया. Vian, are you enjoying the session?
Yeah.
Great. So Vian, go to the Edge. Open Edge. Browser open करना है. Yeah. And set later, no problem. And type in Python download in the search. Yeah, Python download. Hit enter. Yes, go to this
Okay.
download Python. That's correct. Go to download Python. Jivisha, I hope you are able to follow the steps when I'm guiding Vian.
Oh wait, but
Yes,
like
ma'am.
if I search up Python here, I already have 3.13. I can download it from
Yes,
there.
get it. Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Version 3.13, right?
Perfect. Get it. You can see it is written interpreter. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
I just talked about the interpreter, Vian, right? You can see
Yeah.
the Python 3.13 interpreter. So what we are installing, we say we are installing Python, but actually we are not installing Python. Python is a language. We are installing interpreter. So Jivisha, please download the Python at your machine. And if it is possible to join via your laptop, Jivisha, that will be really helpful so that we can ask you to share your screen and we can help you better.
Okay, ma'am. Then it will take 2 minutes for me. I'm leaving the meeting
Meanwhile,
from.
no, don't leave. Meanwhile, join via laptop also. Once you join via laptop, then leave from mobile.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Vian, can you just close this and type in idle at your machine also? This is correct. This is good enough. Yeah, you have the idle app also now. Perfect. So installation is done. You may unshare your screen. Jivisha, once you have done the installation, do let us know.
Okay, ma'am.
Also, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we going to be using VS Code in this?
We can use VS Code also, but I would recommend after some time.
Okay.
Okay, once we got a comfortable level of writing code, then I would say go for VS Code without any hassle because you know how to write the code. That is important. We need to learn how to write the code because at the end, Vian, AI is doing lots of things, right?
Mhm.
And we are saying AI will eat our jobs. So if we want that AI cannot eat our jobs, we have to be strong enough, we have to be smart enough that we can figure out our own job. So AI will write the code actually at the later on stages, but if we are strong in our knowledge, so there is a reviewer which needs to be there. So reviewer needs to review the code which is generated by AI. So strong in code is really, really important. So Jivisha, installation is done. Do let me know.
Okay, ma'am.
So just if you wanted to configure this idle screen little better, like I wanted to increase the font size up to 14. Let me make it 16. Apply. Okay, it's better. So it is there in thus options, configure idle. Jivisha, installation is done or you need any help?
Ma'am, just a minute. I'm just joining with laptop.
Okay. Now you need to leave from mobile. Yeah, Jivisha, you wanted to share a screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's visible now. Search for, okay, Python. You also have this manager, Microsoft Manager, I can see on your taskbar. Otherwise, go for this
Yes, ma'am.
download. Yes, wait. Go for this, wait, on this. Can you see, get the standalone installer for Python 3.14.6?
Yes, ma'am.
There is a link, Python. Yes, click on that. So this is another way, Vian, to do the installation, okay? There must be a Python file. Okay, it's not yet. Okay, anyways, what I'll do meanwhile, I'll just continue a little bit more details. Once it is visible, na, Javisha, you let me know.
Okay, ma'am.
I hope my screen is visible, right? Vian, my screen is visible.
Yep.
Okay, so let's understand what are the ways to execute the code and how to write the code. So basically, the screen which you are looking at, it is known as idle shell. If you just see here, it is clearly written. You can see it is written idle shell. So on the shell, what is this? This is known as prompt. So you may note it down. What is it? This is known as prompt. Okay. Or you can say it is also known as idle prompt. How will I identify that it is a prompt? There are three arrows like this. This is a idle prompt. Okay. Now we can, because it's an interpreter, Python idle is an interpreter. So if I write any Python statement here, it will execute it immediately. So if I, for an example, write print, so print is a function. So I start the function like this, print, bracket open, and whatever I wanted to print on the screen, I say I wanted to print hello. So I am passing hello into the double quotes. These double quotes represent, or single quotes represent here, that it is a string. So double quotes when I am putting up, okay, or single quote if I am putting up, that represent that it is a string. And I'm passing up it in the print function. So when I hit enter, it is printing it back. So what it is doing? It is actually doing a task, REPL task. REPL is read, evaluate, print, loop. That is REPL. Have you ever heard about it, Javisha?
No, ma'am.
Vian, you have done crash course on Python. Have you heard
Mhm.
about it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So REPL is read, evaluate, print, loop. So what is happening? Just understand. When I given this statement, my Python interpreter has read it. After reading it, it evaluate it whether it is correct or not. So when it understands, okay, yes, it is correct, I can convert it easily. So it evaluate and convert behind the scene, and it does the printing. So this is the output I got. That is the print. And I am getting the prompt back. That is the loop. Jivisha, Vyan, is it making sense? What is this REPL?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so that is one of the approach to work on Python. You can say whatever you want to print. You say like let's use this because it's able to evaluate also now. So let's use this prompt to do some calculation. Let's say, okay. So suppose I wanted to perform a very big number. I am giving very big number, and I am performing some addition on top of it. It's able to do that. Okay, I am giving a very big number again. My bad, a number, and I'm multiplying it with big number. It's able to do that. It, it's again ripple effect. It reads the statement, whatever instruction I'm typing. After reading it, it is evaluating it. After evaluation, it printed back the result, and I'm getting the prompt back. So this is idle shell screen, and I am using REPL option to execute my Python code. The second option to work with Python is scripting approach, a program approach. So how to write a Python program? So we will say file. On the file, I have the option of new file. So when I open this new file, I'm getting an untitled version. Okay, so this is my untitled file. Let's say I wanted to create a very simple program, and I wanted to inform also what program I'm creating. So there is an option to put some information on the program. What is the program all about? That is known as comment. So using the hash, let me increase the font again. So using the hash, what we do? We write comment. Which type of comment? Single line comment. What is comment? Comment are the information statements. Okay, what is comment? Comments are the information statements. So using hash, we are able to give single line comment, and using three colons, three quotes, double quotes or single line quotes, that doesn't matter. We can give multi-line comment. So I am going to write a program to accept name and say hi to user. So there are two ways to write comment, single line and multi-line. To write single line, we use hash. To write multi-line comment, we use quotes. How many quotes? Three quotes. It needs to be started and it needs to be closed. I hope you guys are trying with me. Vyan, are you trying?
Yep.
Okay. Jivisha, did you get the Python ready available?
No, ma'am.
No, not yet.
Ma'am,
Okay.
may I do it on Thorny? I'm having it right now.
You're doing it on Thorny, not on Python properly. Okay, can you quickly share your screen? I would like to see what kind of interface it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now Python is also there. I can see. Let me quickly help you to install Python also, because that is the correct thing to use.
Yes, ma'am.
Double, yeah, double click. Hmm. Can you click on the last option, add python.exe to path, and use admin privilege when installing py.exe? Yeah, select that also. You use admin privileges. Install now. That option is there, na? Install now on the screen. Yes, click on that. So Jivisha, it will install your Python meanwhile. Yeah, please, you can show the Tony also.
Okay.
Click on yes. If there is a prompt on your screen, Jivisha, you have to work something for your system.
Yes, ma'am.
I think I should continue, Jivisha. Once it is open, let me know.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So tomorrow when you start your session now, join your session, just make sure everything is ready so that you are not wasting your time in opening that at least.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I'm sharing my screen.
Ma'am,
Uh-huh. Tell me.
मैम खुल गया हो.
खुल गया? Okay.
I guess I have to share again.
हाँ, share please. अच्छा. Okay. That's also okay. Interface wise, it's good. Fine, you can use that. But the correct approach we are learning here now. Okay. So that's also good. No problem.
Okay.
So you can see even Jivisha, there is also shell and there is also scripting window,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So it's always like that. Even in the shell itself, you can see the prompt. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to try the commands which we have seen, you can try in the shell.
Ma'am, I
It
have
will,
tried on Thorny.
okay, perfect.
I made my XCS file on Thorny only because I didn't have Python.
But now you are going to have your Python also.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, my screen is shared now. So let's create a variable, because what is the program we are going to talk about? We are saying we need to accept a name. We are creating a small program. So if I recall, what is a software? Collection of programs. That is a software. Okay. And it we are focusing on application software, kind of an application. So any application will start from small programs. And when we collate all these programs together, integrate them together, That makes a software actually. That makes a complete application. This is the way. So definitely the level which we are on right now, it may not be enough to build a big application. But even a small program is like an app. Okay. So if I'm saying write a program to accept a name and say hi to the user, it's also small application you are creating, which is saying hi to the user and accepting the username also. Okay. So let's learn how to create a small program. Because I say I wanted to accept something. So I need a container to hold. And that container is nothing, it's a variable. So I say name I wanted to create as a variable. And in this variable, I wanted to assign. So there is equal symbol, which is known as assignment operator. And what I wanted to do, I wanted to accept input. So there is an input function. I say input. Now, under this input, it's a function. I wanted to give a prompt. I wanted to give a message to the user. What is the message? I wanted to say, enter your name. So input is a function, and under the input function, I give a message for the user. When this message comes to the user screen, user will enter the name, and when the value is there, I wanted to store it into the memory. And how will I create that memory? By creating this variable, we are creating the memory. Okay, so under this name, a value getting stored. Once the value gets stored, I wanted to give output. And what is the function to give output? We say print function we use. And now what is the output we wanted to say? A string, hi. After saying hi, I wanted to give the user name. So I give a message within the double quotes, I give a message hi, and to create a separation that I wanted to say hi, and after hi, the value which I have received. So I use a comma as a separator here, and I say hi username, and that completes my small program. Now file, save. Let me save in my machine. Let's say user form. I will increase this program. So I'm saying user form, save as Python file, save. I have saved my file. So what is the extension of the program? .py. So Python programs have the extension as .py. Now I'm going to run it. So run module. So when I executed it, it is asking me my name. So if I enter my name and I hit enter, it is saying hi to me. So Vian, able to complete this small code, able to understand each and every line?
Yes, but I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Uh, I don't have the run thing in my thing.
Your your voice is breaking, Vian.
Oh, is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the run, like the thing that says run up there,
Share
like
your
next to
screen.
edit. Okay.
Share your screen. Okay,
Uh,
you did a small mistake. You missed something.
oh,
Can you click on file option, please?
mhm.
New file. New.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you write down the two statements only. Name is equals to input. Yeah. Input. Bracket open. Double quotes. Enter your name. Double quotes. Yeah. Perfect. And in the next line, say print. Bracket open. Double quotes on. Hi. Hi. Double quotes off, comma, name, bracket close, and save and run. Save your program now. File save. Where you wanted to save, just figure out. Make sure you create a folder properly so that you can always save your programs further. So go to this PC, please. This PC option. Yeah, open this drive, C drive, open that.
Mhm.
Create a folder of yours. Right click in this place on the top.
Uh,
Yeah, right click somewhere. New folder option is also there. You can click on new
oh,
folder.
yeah.
Type in your name. Huh. Open that folder now. Yes, give the file name. Let's say user form. Yes, save. Run, run module, and now it's running.
Okay.
Got the idea, Vian, how it
Mhm.
needs to be?
Yep.
Great. Jivisha, are you able to execute the same?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please ask your question.
Ma'am, can't we run the program without saving it?
No,
Okay, ma'am.
we have to save the program, then only it will execute. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I think in Tawny you are able to do that, is it?
Yes, ma'am. That's why I asked.
Right. I have observed the situation in Thorny. You have the option to run there itself. Now that's it's saving your program in the Thorny also as untitled always. It's like that.
Okay, ma'am.
A temporary save it might be doing, but it always be like this only. It saves the program and then execute.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now what I'm going to share with you the different ways to print output. Okay. So this is one of the way. What is the approach? This approach is comma separated approach. Okay. So I'm making it comment. When I put hash, tell me this statement going to execute now? Yes or no?
No, ma'am.
Absolutely no. So this is one of the print statement which I have made comment and it will able to recall that this is a one of the approach using comma as separator. Okay. Now let's understand one more approach to print the output. So I say print F. I'm using F double quotes hi curly bracket name curly bracket close double quotes off bracket close. This is second approach. Please understand this is also known as F string. I'm putting up the comments. F string printing. Okay. If I say my way to remember it na, I say fill in the blank approach. Fill in the blank. Kaise? It seems like a fill in the blank, and in the fill in the blank, I am putting up my variable. Okay. So let me show you the output. Output is going to be the same. Run module, save. It is asking me to save. Okay. If I just enter my name, it works the same way, right? It's same way, na? Output wise. But approach of giving my instruction is different. I use F, double quotes or single quote. I say hi, space, the way I wanted to write actually. Curly bracket open, variable name which I wanted to fill in the space, curly bracket close, and then close everything. So this is F string printing. Please give it a try. One more example. Print hi, curly brackets, double quotes off, dot, format. Let me just execute it. This is another way. Format function is printing. Is it done? Please confirm. Vian, Chivisha,
Yes.
Yes.
Chivisha. Okay. There is one more example. Print hi, and there is a format specifier. So it's a string. So for the string we have modulus s, and I join it with the variable and modulus. This symbol which I used here, this symbol, I'm using a specific term. Term is modulus. Percentage नहीं बोल रही हूँ. I'm not saying percentage. It is modulus. Okay.
How do I input it though?
Sorry.
How do I put that in my
Print.
code?
Okay. It's on 5. Numeric 5. Press the shift.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, okay, I get it. Thank you.
Same program, but 3 different ways. Not 3, it's exactly 4. So this is second this is third, and this is fourth. We have different ways to print the output. So more about variables, ma'am will tell you tomorrow. What is variable, how to create a variable, what is data type. These things will be covered tomorrow's in the session. I'm covering input and output. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, so can you increase this program to accept father name and mother name also? So I wanted to share something. Let me do that. I want you to create a program which looks like something this. Enter your name. So user will enter the name, let's say ABC. Okay. Father name, let's say XYZ. Mother name, ASG. There must be an output. Hi ABC, your parents' name are XYZ and ASD. This is the kind of output I wanted to have. Clear? So you need to accept how many inputs? Can you tell me?
3.
Yes, that's correct. So if I'm accepting 3 inputs, how many variables do I need?
3.
That's correct. After accepting the input, there needs to be an output, right? And that output you can print in whatever you like. I have taught you 4 ways. You can go for any one of the approach. Quickly do this activity, then we can conclude the session for today. If you need any support, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm expecting that you will be able to do this program. Is it done?
Almost.
Okay.
So, ma'am, it's done.
Quickly share your screen, Javisha. I would like to have a look. Okay. I and your parents' names are okay. Okay, Javisha. And what about you, Vian? Is it done?
I think I don't know
Okay.
for sure.
No problem. Just share your screen. We will help you.
Okay, give me a
So,
second.
ma'am,
Yeah, Javisha. I'll come to you again. Give me a moment, okay?
okay.
Um,
Okay, wait. Hi, and enter your name, father. That's good. Yeah, this is also actually I was expecting this, and Vian, you did a good job. So, Jivisha, can you see how Vian have written the code, the print statement basically, and the type of variables he has taken? Although Vian, one thing I would like to say, variable names must start with the smaller letter that is recommended. Although
okay.
you can use capital letter also, but small letters are recommended. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So, Jivisha, can you see the last statement, print statement?
Yes, ma'am.
So, this is also one of the approach we can go for to give the print statement. And there are different variations you can try. Like for an example, we can go for F string and we can say F double quotes. An entire statement we will write in one single statement in double quotes by using the curly brackets option. So, this is your assignment, guys. Both of you need to write this print statement in all three next variations. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Jivisha, clear? What is the assignment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's all for today. We are concluding the session. I hope we are not having any questions left out. Jivisha, I hope you got the answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then meet you tomorrow with your trainer. You will be continuing your session. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.